Oh, my neon lights! 'Tis I, Midnight Neon, back with yet another Mass Effect. So yeah, it's oh man, it's been nuts for the last few days for me. There are explosions everywhere.
All targets down. It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin after it was built.
Yeah, we're going to end up in there eventually. Alright, troops, listen up. We got stuff to kill. If it moves, shoot it. If it surrenders, well, I'm not going to get into that mess, because last time that happened, there was a whole political storm mess. Unimaginable.
Built to last. Looks like a lava flow poured in here.
Oh, there she is.
Can you hear me?
Ladies and gentlemen, Liara to Sony.
Liara to Sony, I presume.
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side.
I will take the opportunity to interrogate her. Why not?
I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
Trapped?
How'd you end up in there?
I mean, you're trapped.
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here.
Hold on.
Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil. I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier.
I'm gonna have to learn to just shut that phone off when I do these things. Oh my god.
I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
Oh, I already did that one.
I am not on anybody's
Whoops.
side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
If my model looks a little small, I didn't have a mouse today. I had to use the touchpad, and it gets funny. I need a... You know, I actually need to set that up beforehand. Because my current computer, surprisingly, is a touchscreen. Oh, they're shooting at something. Oh, I see him. There we go. Sniper rifle, ladies. Sniper rifle. Of course, they can use their powers without me, but for some reason, I am required to.
Perimeter secured.
We're not going to hit the mining laser just yet. I wish you. I'm listening to Rosie Belmu while I'm doing this, and she's got this thing for when people like do like basically give her money, where it goes moo, real high pitched girly voice, and got the sequence. But oh my god. Anyway, it was just funny, the timing of it.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on!
I'm gonna adjust the mic a little bit.
I still cannot
There we go.
believe all this. Why would the Geth
Mostly
come
I just
after me?
changed its positioning.
Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. Think fast, Miss Prothean expert.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
Oh, that's that
These rooms are
gigantic
not
laser
stable.
he used
That mining
earlier.
laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
Oh, I forgot the
needs to
volume
move
was on. I could
faster.
hear it. I'm sorry, guys. I hope you didn't get a nice, lovely echo. But this mic is supposed to block sounds that aren't directly in front of it, like me. So,
in case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
It's about that whole cha-cha chilla thing. I don't want anything to do with it, but apparently Rosie was part of that too, so. But yeah, I'll be releasing a video where I tried to play some Minecraft, and you're going to find out exactly how I feel about it when you see the title
to
of
land
it.
in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Yeah, I noticed one thing about Liara versus other Asari.
That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to...
As I was saying, the one thing I noticed about Liara versus other Asari is that Liara...
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left...
my theory you haven't, dear lady. Anyways.
It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
But anyways, as I was saying about Liara and other Asari was that they seem to really put a lot of emphasis on making Liara rather attractive. I mean, you will stand her against other Asari, and it is clearly there's a difference there.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, several
Rex.
patterns start to emerge. Patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed.
One thing
to
I'm learning
transmit
about this whole
information
Cha-Cha
directly
Chilla
into the
thing
mind of
is,
the user.
I
Finding
hope that I
still
never have
works is
to.
extremely rare. No wonder the Geth
I
attacked
don't
Eden
know.
Prime.
I hope I never have
a chance to
to
acquire a working beacon, even a badly
stop
damaged
being,
one, is worth almost any
Midnight
risk.
Neon.
But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information
I
you
just, like-
received would have been confused, unclear.
I just like being me.
I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, if I don't
Of
do
course,
anything
you're right.
stupid like
I am sorry, my
Cha-Cha
scientific
Chilla did, I
curiosity
won't
got
have
the
to
better
worry
of me.
about that, but
Unfortunately, I do
that's
not
a whole
have any
nother mess.
information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when
Man,
the fighting
okay,
starts.
I love Rosie Belmu, but her channel is plagued. And when I say plagued, I mean it is loaded with ads.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Usually I like to say no, because they don't listen to you anyways.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the
Oh
utter
my
destruction
goodness,
of a major
why am I
Prothean
so
ruin.
sleepy? I'm out
Was
of
that really necessary, Shepard?
snacks, I think. Part of the problem.
The Geth were crawling all over those
Hold on.
ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take
Check to
priority.
see something here.
Good luck, Commander. Remember,
Oh,
we are all
yes. Hello. This will help. This will help. Come here. Come here. It's still stuck in the... Are you serious? Alright. So, you're going to see my mouth open and close a lot, but no words come out. It's because I'm going to be chewing bubble gum. There we go.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Wow, that is crazy, man. So, that company, the Kinetics, that Caden's talking about, from the sounds of it, they purposely detonated this stuff knowing how dangerous it was. And it was so dangerous that it caused, like, brain tumors and diseases in the kids. But some of the kids were born with the biotic powers. That's sick, but you know what? That crap actually happens for real even today. Even in today's society, that crap happens.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Oh, cool. Dr. Chakwas.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring.
Can we skip
I wanted
it?
to
Yes, apparently.
But
Can't skip
humanity
it.
needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh, my neon lights. So, the reason the video is so short is because for some reason the OBS and capture card are trying to kill each other again. And I'm going to do my best to try and fix it as much as I can. But it is unfortunately being an absolute pain in the butt right now. Thankfully, Hyper does not require that I use the OBS because it has its own recording feature. So that's what I'm doing right now. But yeah, I'm frustrated. Every time I get good into a game and start doing things, it has a serious malfunction. That's why I need to get like a new computer, because I'm moving these cables in the USB ports and they're just loose. Like I said, I got this PC like essentially like third hand because it was second hand to someone else, which was my buddy Kriegery. And it just seems to be having an issue with the capture card. I don't know. I have not tried using the capture card on another device yet to see if maybe the issue is the capture card or what it is, but every time something bumps the cable or the table that I have this set on, it completely just freaks out and glitches up like that. So I'm going to try my best to put this video in with the other one so you have this explaining what happened, why the video was so ridiculously short. And I'm going to try and recover the damage done. But there may be just like whole swaths of stuff that is missing because of this. It is aggravating, it is annoying, it is stupid, and I'm just getting fed up with that kind of nonsense. I think the largest part of the problem is, like I said, this computer is actually antiquated, and I'm just grateful to have even had it to begin with, but it's starting to become a real problem, and I'm desperately working on trying to get a new one. Just hang in there with me. I'll keep trying to get this situation fixed. I don't have a proper desk. I don't have a proper chair. I don't have a proper PC. I don't have proper anything. So just hang in there with me. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. And remember to shine brightly in the dark, my neon lights.